Hello and welcome. I'm Night's Angel, and this is just a Folf on the road. Thank you for joining me. Well, we're back at it. We're on the move. All that other fun stuff. Hope everybody enjoyed the weekend, or what have you. I know nobody's looking forward to the week ahead, but that's normal. Anyway, on to today's topic. And it's more so a question. Are adoptable personas, or just characters in general, taking away from the creativity of the furry fandom? I mean, you look at it one way, there's a lot that goes into making a persona. I mean, it's not just pick an animal, pick a color. Okay, so maybe it is, to some degree, that simple. But being a writer, character building is a necessity. I mean, especially being a fiction writer. Because you have to build the world that the character is in, make the character themselves, and figure out how the world's lore affects them. And that's one of those things that gets a little convoluted. Because you only have so much time to really put out any amount of lore. And the later on you add more, you can actually throw the whole thing off. If what you do is throw bits of lore out there, like just enough to cover your basics, and from there add to it periodically, like adding a little bit more information, expanding on it, then you can actually get somewhere. But otherwise, it's really hard to do, especially with how the pacing of the story you're working on is. But I'm diverging and derailing my own line of thinking. Back to the question at hand. Are they really taking away from the creativity of the furry fandom because you have people with 5 or 6 personas that are all adoptions? Like, they didn't actually create it, they adopted it. And once and yeah, they may change a few things about it to suit them, but overall, they didn't really create it. Somebody else created it and they just bought it. Personally, if you're not going to create your own persona, I find something a bit lacking. Now, does everybody need one? Nah. I mean, yeah, the person that's creating them and selling them and whatnot, yeah, they're being creative, they're being proactive. And I understand everybody needs to find a way in this world. But I think my whole thing is, as a writer, the idea of adoptables kind of has this duality to it. Now, if you're buying up these characters just to have them, then that's not really doing much. But if you're actually using them, putting them in in different things, like using them as characters, actually using them as a actual persona, bringing such things to life in different regards. That's one thing. But if it's just gotta have them. I mean, what is this, Pokemon? Gotta catch them all? I don't know the whole thing about that, so I'm leaving it at that. Sorry. But anyway, one of the things I'm getting at, well, pretty much the biggest thing I'm getting at is where's the creativity? Where's the creativity that sparked this fandom? If it's limiting itself to a handful of people, we're really losing sight of what we are. I mean, not everybody needs a fursuit or a persona or this, that, or the other thing to be a part of the fandom. But at the same point in time, we're about creativity. Where's the creativity when you're letting a select few be creative and everybody else is just tagging along? Now, I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I'm simply putting a perspective to it. I mean, if I could find a use for a bunch of characters, I mean, like I said, I'm a writer. Making characters is hard, and I understand that. And having a stockpile to choose from, that's kind of wonderful. But at the same point in time, you also lose something by going that route. You lose a sense of depth and feel for each character because you don't get to know them. They're just there. You have a base idea, but that's about it. And developing from that can be tricky. I'm not faulting anybody for making them or even getting a few. My personal opinion is I'm indifferent, because if I had any ability to draw, I'd probably be doing something like that just for practice. But at the same point in time, it's kind of hard to develop these things. I mean, a lot of them are just reskins. A lot of these adoptables are just, it's the same character build, just different colorations. Nothing truly unique about them. And that's just one of the things that I kind of don't like. I mean, popping into Furry Amino and scrolling through the different feed lists and just seeing adoptables takes away from them. Because it's like, all you're really doing is just using the same picture over and over again, giving it a new new paint job and maybe changing the gender or something minute like that. I find kind of lacking. But this is just me. I mean, I do have a tendency of reusing some character concepts, but doing so, I try and make them unique to their own world. Or I made the connection between them. Like if I use one character that I have in one story in another story, I have to figure out how to come up with why is this character in this story when the two have nothing to do with each other. And it's the exact same character. That presents a continuity error. But at the same point in time, if you play with the many worlds theory into that, yeah, it covers a lot of grounds, but it just gets to be messy. Now, I'm not faulting anybody. You guys do what you want. You're gonna do so anyway. And again, I'm not trying to stir up trouble or anything. It's just, I've been thinking about it. And thought I'd share my thoughts. And, well, that's pretty much it. So, till next time, I want to hear what you guys think. Don't be cruel. Don't be needlessly cruel. But share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Agree, disagree, indifferent, what have you. So, until then, until the next time, and now I'm repeating myself. Anyway, hit the buttons, whatever you want, order you want, however you want to do it, whatever buttons you want to push. Everybody's welcome to try and push my buttons. Leave your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, ideas, insults, and what have you down in the comment section below. I'm Night's Angel. This has been Folf on the Road. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a better day. Peace.